Hi, Jason with Paris Painting here. One thing you'll notice is pricing can vary from painter to painter. One of the most frustrating things can be getting any pricing at all. As a homeowner, if you were to get 9 painting bids, you'd likely have one come back extremely low and another come back extremely high. At Paris Painting, we aim to be in the middle, giving you the maximum value and experience for your investment. 9 estimates sounds like a lot, but it actually happened to one of our clients, Ken. He chose Paris Painting after getting multiple bids from painting contractors. Ken would like to share his experience as a homeowner with you.
We looked at 9, all the way from a small company, a sole proprietor, up to national companies. Our bids, you would be surprised to know, ranged from a low of X to more than 2X. One might think the bids would all come in within $1,000 of each other. They don't even come in within $10,000 of each other. Well, I think you're going to find everyone from a very small company, and maybe a father and 2 sons or something, which may be good if they've been around for a while. If it's somebody that's just set out on their own, doesn't have much business experience, but knows they can paint, you could run into some difficulties with them. On the other end of the spectrum, at least 2 of the companies were national companies, they're franchises, and by the way, that makes it more difficult for the local franchise operator here to be competitive in their bid, because they're going to pay a percentage of the job to the national company, and it's not insignificant. So that is kind of like putting a bit of a weight around their neck to start out. Now, for some people, they'd say, well, I like the idea of having a national company that will stand behind it. Well, that's only as good as whatever they have locally, because they're not going to send somebody from their corporate headquarters. I also like the idea of supporting someone if they've got the business sense and got the ability, who is more local. Well, from bid to bid, obviously the price is a huge difference. The level of detail, the professionalism of the package. There's one very well-known, very reputable national provider that takes a standard form and fills in the items pertaining to your particular project. Another national company uses kind of their boilerplate. The interesting thing about the proposal that we received from Holcomb, and I won't pull it out right now, but it's more tailored. I mean, obviously it has on one side all the standard information about insurance and warranty, the fine print if you can't sleep kind of stuff, which I do read. But on the other side, it's very clear with line items that identify each of the items, the color, etc. The power washing with soap, all those kinds of things. So you can see what's included and how it comes together specifically for your house, not how your house fits into someone else's standardized form. To begin with, the gentleman that visited us, Holcomb, was very professional. He was very thorough. He was a good listener, and he prepared a high-quality printed bid while he was here. He went out in his truck and he came back with this beautiful bid on heavy paper that had been printed. It turns out he had a printer in his truck. And that was impressive, because that is extremely professional. Paris Painting was responsive to us throughout the bidding process, by phone and by email. Even the owner responded to questions or concerns we raised by email very promptly and in a very friendly manner. He too was a good listener. So it was a good process throughout the bidding, and Paris was very price competitive. And they have followed up since by phone and by email to assure our satisfaction and assure us that they will be there in the future if we need them. So thank you, Paris Painting.